Hello YouTubers, welcome. I hope you are doing great. I am doing fantastic. It's a gloomy, rainy, cold day here in California. So I decided to get my coffee in my Peaky Blinders mug that my son gave me for Christmas a few years back and do a video for you guys. So, good. So what we have here today is I have this big, not big, but it's a decent stack of albums. And it's basically what I've collected pretty much this year. There was one score that I did a video on, which was 30 albums that I found in Texas at a Goodwill that were 99 cents a piece. But these are albums that I've just picked up along the way throughout the year from Goodwills, thrift stores, and yard sales. And so I've come across some pretty good ones. It's a mixed bag. There's some 12-inch singles, there's some classic rock, just some different stuff in here. So I think you guys will get a kick out of it. I think it's a pretty decent score. So let's get into it. Please like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Channel's coming along nicely, and I'm really enjoying my time getting to interact with you guys and talking about the thing that I love, and that's music. One of the things that I love, which is music. So let's get into it. So first up, and I was really happy to come across this one, Stone Ponies. And yeah, this is Linda Ronstadt's original gig. And so, but just a very nice album in very good condition. Yeah, Stone Ponies. The next two are basically James Taylor. So I have this guy here, which I believe is the his original album, and I believe it's on Apple Records. As you can see there. So as you guys know, or you may not know, James Taylor was signed originally to the Beatles label, Apple Records. And so there you go. And then here's another one, JT. And this is a great album. I love listening to this album as a kid. My parents had it. And my favorite song on this one is Handyman. But there's a lot of good other songs in here, like Your Smiling Face, Out of Sight. But great album, James Taylor. He's in tour now too. I was trying to get tickets to see him up in Santa Barbara, and it was just sold out. So I might have to go see him at the Cosmopolitan in Vegas. So next up, the Bus Boys. I don't know if you guys remember these guys, but they're an all-black band out of the 80s. And I think they used to open for Eddie Murphy when he was on his Raw tour. But they say some crazy stuff on these records, man, and it's all like racially charged. I just wonder if they would get away with an album like this today. But anyhow, but the big hit on this song is, and this album is Did You See Me? And then there's another one called There Goes the Neighborhood, which it's pretty funny if you listen to the lyrics. But it's a great song, man. These guys were very talented, and I think they still tour today, but you know how it goes, man. After so many years, there's just maybe one or two guys from the original lineup. But Bus Boys. Okay. I was really happy to come across this one. Actually, I bought this on eBay. But I shopped this guy a low bid, and he took it. And the album plays great. I would grade it as like a mint minus condition. But it's Tres Hombres by ZZtop. And so, yeah, man, I just love these guys, and I've always wanted this album in my collection, and now I have it. Okay, this one is Anne Murray, A New Kind of Feeling. And I love Anne Murray. As I stated before, I think in past videos, man, she's just got a great voice, that Canadian songbird. And my son gave me this one, and he picked it up at the Goodwill, I think for like $3. But what's cool about it is it's from a library. And so like you could, there's the card is still in there. And so you could check this album out at a library. And I don't know if they do that anymore, like with other formats of music, but pretty cool, right? So Anne Murray. Okay, another female artist that I just totally enjoy. I think I shared another one of her albums that I have in a past video, but I picked this one up for $1 at a thrift store. Bobbie Gentry, and just her story to me is just amazing. You know, she basically got in the music business, married a fella I think that owned Harrah's, got a portion of the Phoenix Suns, sold it, and disappeared. And so nobody really knows much of anything about her except that she lives in Tennessee. But Bobbie Gentry. Okay. Salvation Army scores here. Frankie Goes to Hollywood. So I was really happy to come across this one. And it's Welcome to the Pleasure Dome. Yeah. Love Frankie Goes to Hollywood. Relax, probably the big hit everybody knows. Okay. What do we got next? White Lion. So, man, I love these guys back in the 80s. And this is probably my favorite album. It's not the one that has, I think it's called Pride. It's the one, it's the white cover with the lion's head on it, and that's the one that has their breakthrough hit, When the Children Cry. But this is also a great album, and it has Going Home Tonight, Dirty Woman, Little Fighter. I believe there's, let's see what else we got. Radar Love, there's a remake of that song. But yeah, and Mike Tramp is still out there doing it. I think these guys would reunite for a tour, but I don't think that Vito Bratta wants to do it. So, but anyhow, he's a great guitarist, and they gave us some great music during their 3-4 album run in the 80s and into the 90s. Okay, next up is an import, and I want to say I picked this up for $2.50. They're asking $5 for it. And then it was like a color thing where that tag was half price. But Sam Cooke. And so Twisting the Night Away, it's an import. The thing is like in mint condition. And it's just all his good songs, man. I mean, You Send Me, Only 16, Wonderful World, Chain Gang, Cupid. So yeah, I was really happy to add this one to my collection. And here's another one that I got. I bought it with Sam Cooke, and it was that same deal where that color tag was on sale for half price. And so I got this one for $2.50. And it's Smokey Robinson and the Miracles Greatest Hits, Volume 2. And so, yeah, the album's in great condition. And Go Into a Go-Go, Tracks of My Tears, I Second That Emotion, a whole lot of Shaking in My Heart, Ooh Baby Baby. Now, I saw this guy a few months back at the YouTube Theater here in Los Angeles, and I gotta tell you, this guy still has it. He still has strong pipes, man. He still sings. He still moves about the stage. And the cool thing about it is Berry Gordy was in the audience too. So that was just like really cool for me. I love those little added bonuses on top of the, the stories that they share along the way, but throughout the show. So anyhow, Smokey Robinson and the Miracles. Here's another one that I'm like, I couldn't believe I was finding this one. Shocking Blue, and this one, these guys have that song Venus, but I got this for $3, and yeah, these things are going for like 50, 80 bucks online. I don't know really. You know what? I buy what I like. I'm not that guy to resell. So anyhow, Shocking Blue. Here's another guy that I really like. And I was gonna say crazy about, but I am crazy about his music. Cat Stevens' Greatest Hits. Just a great string of hits, man, and they're all pretty much on this album. Wild World, Oh Very Young, Hard-Headed Woman, Moon Shadow, Peace Train, Father and Son, Morning Has Broken, Another Saturday Night. Just a great album. Didn't pay more than a few bucks for it, and it's in great condition. Happy to have Cat Stevens in my collection. Now, I bought this one brand new, but you know what? I bought it on eBay, and I shot them a offer that was, I think, $5-6 lower than they were asking, and they took it. And so it's a 2-album set of the Bee Gees, and yeah, it just has, like, you know, all their mainstream hits, and you know, the Bee Gees, and then it is a check it out, pretty cool, huh? Anyhow, you know, they're colored discs, or clear discs, I would say. And I think, let's see what we got here. This one's blue. So they are colored discs. Anyhow, you know, I don't think the Bee Gees get nearly enough credit that they deserve. You know, a lot of people see them as a disco band. Because of Saturday Night Fever, but they had written all those songs before they were even asked to do Saturday Night Fever. But anyhow, this has, you know, a good, what, I want to say about 20 good songs of theirs, all hits. My personal favorite of the Bee Gees is Massachusetts, and then like How Do You Mend a Broken Heart. But anyhow, just a great album, and I am just so stoked to have it in my collection. I do have other Bee Gees stuff in my collection, but I was really happy to get this one. Okay, next up we have some 12-inch singles. You know, back in my early day, I used to you know, go to nightclubs, used to do a lot of dancing, take my gal out. We'd go to house parties. Here in California, they'd have them on Saturday, and then they have some on Sunday afternoons where they had DJs. They would call them barbecues. I don't know why. They never served anything to eat. It was just, you'd pay a couple bucks, and it was usually at somebody's house, and you know, they had a DJ, and you would just dance and drink, and it was just a good time. But this is kind of the stuff that they played at those things and at the nightclubs. So this first one I was really happy to come across, and Judy Torres, No Reason to Cry. This is a limited audiophile edition, and yeah, it's really cool. And she is supposed to be the queen of house, but you know, I think there's a few other gals that claim to be the queen too. Anyhow, Judy Torres, really happy to add her to my collection. This one is still got the price tag on it, and it's still got the sticker too from Music Plus, when it originally sold for $3.99, and that's what I paid for it, $3.99. So My Forbidden Lover, and from Taps, and these gals, they play locally at the house at these reunion tours where, you know, you get like Stacy Q, Stevie B, all these different artists, and they all come together on one ticket. Or there's a couple of clubs here locally called they're 80s bars, and they, from time to time, they'll play there too. So anyhow, here's another one. Summertime by Nocera. And so, again, $3.99 from Music Plus. Do you guys remember that place? There was Music Plus, Music Plus, Sam Ash, Tower Records, The Warehouse, Licorice Pizza. Those are all the big record stores now. All right, freestyle. The party has just begun. Ladies and gentlemen, the party has just begun. That's how that starts out. Okay, Connie, Funky Little Beat. So these are all like just dance songs, house music on 12-inch format. Okay, a lot of you might know these guys. TransX, Living on Video. And so this stack I came across at the Goodwill, and there was probably like 2 or 3 times that. But I actually have, like behind me, like you see these 2 sections here, they're all 12-inch singles. And so I only buy what I don't have. And, you know, I like to, you know, leave a little bit something for the next guy to have a score, because I don't sell this stuff and I just buy it for my own personal enjoyment. If I knew somebody that would have enjoyed these, I would have passed them on. But unfortunately, I really don't. Like the people I know that collect vinyl are, you know, more the classic rock, you know, the Clapton, the Bob Seger types. So anyhow, I just took what I needed. Okay, Stop. And this song is called Wake Up. And so this was another popular song in the 80s. Danced to it quite often. Glad to have it. Okay. You guys all know who this is. Lisa and Colt Jam. And I have quite a few of her 12-inch singles. But these are just the 2 that I recently got. And I think I might actually have doubles on one of these 2, or maybe both of them. But I really liked Lisa and Colt Jam. But this one is Head to Toe. And this is Can You Feel the Beat? Both very good dance songs. And this is another gal that's kind of probably the queen of house or that era. So there's a few gals that claim to be the queen, but you know what? I could see her as being the queen. Okay, next up, let's see. Oh, one more 12-inch. Number One Lover, J.D. Hall. So, and these things are in like mint condition. So apparently somebody just bought them just like me. You know, although I have the mixer and the 2 turntables, hate messing with vinyl like that, because as soon as you hear one little mishap, man, it just makes you cringe. And I just like my albums kept in pristine condition. So anyhow, it looks like this person did too. Alrighty. Do They Know It's Christmas? And a lot of you guys probably remember this song. This is the UK version of like the one that the Lionel Richie and Michael Jackson did. But this one has quite a few, you know, big names on it. And you got Sting, U2. Anyhow, there's just a lot of, I think Paul Young's on here, Duran Duran. But anyhow, Do They Know It's Christmas? I love this song, and I was happy to add it to my collection. And last but not least, this is a brand new Christmas album. And it's Johnny Mathis. It's not even opened. And so this is an album, you know, yeah, I don't know how old it is. But you know what? I love Christmas music. Always play it in my house. And so I got an unopened Johnny Mathis Christmas album. I don't know that I'll open it. I bought a handful of these albums that are unopened, and I've yet to open them. Just, I don't know. Maybe I ought to let these albums live and do what they're supposed to do, right? Liven up the house with some Christmas music or whatever music's on that unopened album. But anyhow, oh, I got one more, and I thought this one was very cool. Elvis Presley, and it's a 12-inch. It's a single, just like these other ones. It's just not 12-inch. And I got this one they had it for $5 and it was on sale. I can't believe nobody bought it. But it has a few songs on it, I believe 2 on each side. And so, Let Me Be Your Teddy Bear, True Love, and Loving You, and Party. But what a great little conversation piece. And of course I listened to it and it plays great. But anyhow, guys, that's what I have. This video went a little bit long today, but I've had this stack sitting there. I didn't know what I wanted to do, if I wanted to break it up, just do 12-inch or whatnot. But there you have it. That's all I've scored aside from that 30 albums in Texas. That's everything I bought as far as vinyl this year. I think vinyl prices, I'm finding better deals on them. I've noticed that people are taking my lower offers when I buy online. So let me know what you guys think about that. You know, please like, subscribe, and like I said, tell me what you think in the comments. As always, take care. God bless.